Previously on Under the Gun, I've taken everything that I love about Project Runway, talented designers, great fashion, and added my own flair and flavor. That flair and flavor is mentoring.
A little nervous?
Yes.
You should be.
Our three mentors study portfolios
Risque.
that all 15 designers
I don't ever relax.
and saw how each one handled a runway challenge.
There's 3 gold and black dresses.
So?
You must stop now. Isabel? Based on that experience, each mentor has chosen 4 designers to work with throughout the season.
Michelle.
Shan.
Ooh, Natalia. Come here, honey.
Now, all 3 mentors are ready to shepherd each of their designers through a series of challenges and eliminations. But there's plenty at stake for the mentors, too. Every week, one designer will be eliminated by the judges. And any mentor who no longer has designers in the competition will be eliminated.
Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to you.
Ultimately, the mentor who guides the winning designer to victory will share in the prizes. Let the competition begin on Under the Gun.
You are bringing oxygen to your brain.
I'm most looking forward to getting to talk to Mondo for the first time as my mentor and seeing what he has to offer me.
Which one of us is with Nick besides me?
Just you.
We're all Anya. Wow.
I kind of feel like everybody picked the right mentor. Like, it kind of makes sense who everybody picked. I think Anya and Mondo are both such incredible people, and I really gravitate towards their personalities, but, like, I think that I have so much more to learn from it. Yeah. I know that I just made it by a hair, so I definitely feel the pressure because now I have to prove to people why I'm still here.
Hey, it's a little uneasy going into a first challenge because you don't know what everybody's going to bring to the table. You don't know if your mentor is going to question whether they picked the right person or not, and you don't know what the judges are going to think.
Good morning, designers and mentors.
Morning.
I want you all to please join me in welcoming our special guest, Anna Roberts-Rossi,
Thank you,
Senior
Jen.
Fashion Editor for Marie Claire Magazine and an Under the Gun judge.
I am indeed. Thank you, everyone. Marie Claire is very excited to be helping you guys on this next challenge.
We are going on a Starline Hollywood tour. We want you to be inspired by the glamour of Hollywood to create a red carpet look based on your individual aesthetic.
This challenge is right up my alley because I love evening wear. Oh my god, I'm going to have to make an evening gown. And that is not what I do at all.
Your look has to be as dynamic and eye-catching as possible because the winning look will be worn by a celebrity, and the photos of the celebrity wearing the design will then appear in the pages of Marie Claire magazine. So amazing. This is a race to get your look in Marie Claire and worn by a celebrity. I really want that prize.
You will have one day for this challenge.
Oh,
One day, okay?
this is tricky because I like perfection, and we're talking about a red carpet look in one day.
It's Under the Gun. It's go, 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 go. So designers and mentors, come with me.
Bye, guys. Have
Bye,
fun.
Zella.
As we come around the corner, you'll see the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. This is where Richard Gere stayed in the movie Pretty Woman. And then we'll hit Rodeo Drive. Prada, Gucci, Roberto Cavalli.
Immediately started to get excited because I'm a huge Roberto Cavalli fan, and once I see the store, I'm like, okay, there it is. There's my inspiration.
We are going to turn on to Hollywood Boulevard. It's the beginning of the Walk of Fame.
I'm looking at Hollywood Boulevard and the Art Deco architecture, which I've always loved. So I'm doing a garment which has folded geometric squares and triangles.
The Roosevelt Hotel here on the right-hand side. Marilyn Monroe used to live there.
So I'm inspired by old Hollywood, the silhouette of Grace Kelly and Audrey Hepburn, and trying to make it modern.
Look over your left-hand side. You'll see the Hollywood sign.
My eyes are drawn to the Hollywood Hills and the beautiful flowers. That really inspires me to create a look like a winter bloom.
Hollywood tour.
All right, designers, your 30 minutes to sketch begins now. Based on my own experiences as a mentor, I don't believe that Mondo, Anya, and Nick are just going to slip right into this, just trouble-free. There's a definite learning curve.
As a ready-to-wear designer, I'm a little terrified. I'm just gonna have to suck it up and do some gaudy, ugly, satiny dress.
Think about your fabrics, and making lists actually helps a lot.
I'm going to allow you guys just to sketch for a while. I don't really want to interrupt this process because you only have 30 minutes, and I really think this should be your time.
Like I said, I've dressed
some celebrities for the red carpet. I know what you want to do. I want you to concentrate on just one side. For this now, and let me tell you something. For this dress, you don't
I
have
see Nick talk and talk and talk and talk.
Let me show you. Like, C-length, I think maybe some pleating.
I have to say I'm a little perplexed with Nick. He's giving them ideas as opposed to letting them develop their own ideas. Nick needs to learn that he has to be more hands-off if he's going to be a successful mentor.
So you guys just remember that it's not necessarily a red carpet look. I really want you to interpret what you think Hollywood glamour is. You know?
Mondo convinces me that this challenge doesn't have to be about your typical red carpet experience. Immediately, I'm just like, Katharine Hepburn is really glamorous to me. She was such a rebel and such a free spirit, and the first woman in Hollywood to wear pants. I feel like I can create something true to my aesthetic without going, you know, giant ball gown.
I could do like a 3D effect where it's like a little gemstone poking out. When I think of Hollywood and I think of like rich and famous, I think of like diamonds or rubies. So I want to make a dress that looks like a gemstone and kind of make it multifaceted.
Just be careful that it doesn't become too literal.
What if I did like a pantsuit or something, you know?
I would encourage you to go in the direction of something that excites you.
Okay.
I realize that everything I say may or may not influence them in a very real way, and this could change their life. So I want to be careful, but I don't want to be too careful.
Designers, sketching time is up. Mentors, we will see you back in the workroom. I don't want them to go to mood because I'm too afraid that the mentors will take over.
Today was so exciting for me to sit with them and ask questions and get them to say things to me, and then see them like come to that moment of like, oh my god, like this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And like I didn't even. It's so magical,
Right.
you know?
That's great.
I'm competitive by nature, so it will feel wonderful to mentor someone to the point of winning.
My dream would have 3 of mine compete for the final prize. That would be like amazing.
I guess, you know, you've had this experience as a teacher. I've never really been able...
You're going to want more of it. Just that satisfaction of like they had the epiphany moment.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll want more. And
But there has to also be boundaries, so you have to set those boundaries.
Yeah.
I have to.
You know what I mean?
But I can't wait to get into the workroom. Like just being up in the tour bus was just a little amuse-bouche.
Yeah.
You know, like I want the dinner. I want the whole dinner.
Designers, it's our first trip to Mood.
Yay!
You ready to launch this?
Yes.
Your 45 minutes starts now. And they're off. And his name is Oscar, after De Lorenzo.
The salesperson helps me find multiple prints that just speak to me as soon as I see them. I'm gonna go with this one. I work off motivations and I'm feeling motivated, so I have to go with this.
Designers, 15 minutes.
Oh my god, I need to use the bathroom. Cannot believe. No, I'm not going to use the bathroom. I'm gonna hold.
Can I see what a yard and a half of this would look like? I find this beautiful silver jacquard and black raffia. The two of them will really stand out in a sea of charmeuse and satin.
It's a treasure hunt.
It is. I found one fabric that is kind of speaking to me, but it's not the floral technique that I wanted.
I think it's quite stunning.
This
You
is
can be
fun.
into the
I've
dance.
never done this. I should push myself.
I think you're making a good decision.
Okay, great.
5 minutes remaining.
Oscar, we have 5 minutes. Oh wait, where are the black?
I don't know who took that.
Oh god, somebody took my lacings, the one that I had. Have you seen some lacings that were here?
Time is up. No more cutting, no more anything. You have to be at the counter.
Oh, I'm ready, but not organized. No, wait.
Wait, what?
No, I have
What are you
them.
doing?
Camilla is completely disorganized. Everyone else is done, and she's still frantically running around and trying to buy fabric.
Okay, so I can take...
Camilla, where are you in this process?
We're making...
Now you're holding everybody up. It's not fair to the other designers.
Yard, so I was a little bit confused. The thing is, I still have $25 left, so I want to...
No. No more cutting. No more anything.
It's the same fabric.
It does not matter.
Okay,
no.
it's okay.
Wow.
That was my first time in an American store buying cloth. I had no idea if the amount of fabric I had was enough.
The first challenge is to create a Hollywood-inspired red carpet look.
And it doesn't have to be old school Hollywood glamour. It's Hollywood glamour as we define it.
The winner gets a spread in Marie Claire magazine.
You're in your happy spot, though. You love doing this kind of stuff. Yes, but I never make these things this quickly. It's like I'm the slowest designer you'll meet. This is a difficult challenge because there's so little time. I've never made a gown in less than a day. Man, I have so much more respect for all those Project Runway people than I ever did before.
Designers, it's the first time all 12 of you have been together in the workroom. You have until midnight tonight for this challenge. Later today, I will be coming in with the mentors to make rounds of the workroom. I look forward to seeing you later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Designers. That's my impression of Tim.
That was lousy.
Hi.
Hi, Tim. Speak of the devil.
How are you all?
Antsy, I think.
About what?
For me, personally, just to go in there and get to the mentoring. I want my designers to hit it out of the park. At the same time, this is very personal for me. I want to prove to people that not only can I design for the red carpet, I can mentor for the red carpet. I want to catch boo-boos before they get to become bigger boo-boos.
All right, but on that topic,
Yeah.
if the designer's committed to the boo-boo, I think you just gotta step back.
Right.
Okay.
From my experience of being on the show, like this is the first time that they are going to be in front of the judges and that they really have to take responsibility for their design.
Yes.
I'm in this competition to evolve, but also evolve the designers in my group. I will give them advice, but I'm not going to give them the answers.
You can be in and out of that workroom as much as you want. At the same time, giving the designer some space
Yes.
is a very healthy thing.
Right.
That sound means we're designing.
I like that fabric.
Right, it's cool. I'm gonna use this side just because it's a little bit more, yeah. This is not something that you're usually gonna see on a red carpet, but it's definitely the kind of thing that I would put on a red carpet.
I want to get it laid out so I can start sewing. My design is pretty ambitious. It's probably going to be between 40 and 50 cut pieces.
Oh, it's super tricky. I have my eye on Michelle. She's definitely my top competition. We're on fire.
I start working on the back of the garment, which is going to be the focal point. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Ow!
Hi.
Hello. Look what I brought with me.
Yes, you did. I'm happy to be here.
So working with a solid silk here. So when can we go with a ball gown?
I'm just a little bit worried about this. Stephanie's design is not harmonious at all. She's forcing the fabric to do something it doesn't want to do. I almost want this to continue, but take the start and bring it over.
Nick's strengths as a mentor are many. However, when you're a mentor, you really have to let them discover what it is that they want to do.
You have a strap, you have this part. Here, give me your sketchbook.
Nick is being a control freak, and I want him to have that self-awareness, and if he doesn't, I'm going to have to step in.
Cut the center front line here and do the dress I just said.
All right, let's go.
Okay, okay.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Come
you.
back. Bye.
Hi
there.
My first real critique with my designers, discovering who they are as a designer, will always be the foundation of my role as a mentor.
I have been cutting bias strips,
Oh my.
and then I'll just rough them up a little bit more so it looks like a little bit more textured. How do you feel about my seams having raw edges?
I think what it does is takes this from being too soft, too genteel, which is not your aesthetic. Hi, Sean.
Hey.
Hi, Sean.
How's it going?
I'm doing a tuxedo blazer with a black lapel and a pair of pants.
And will that be the width of the lapel?
I'm not sure yet.
It can go a little bit circus, which I don't think you want at all.
No, not at all.
So look at proportions and, all right.
I love my mentor. She's very honest with us, but at the same time, she gives us positive feedback.
Okay,
All right,
enjoy
thank
it.
you, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
All that fringe is going to be draped down the front. I got the stretch material to make essentially a bathing suit to go underneath all of this.
The bathing suit or a panty or anything in that zone just screams vulgarity. Like, no one's gonna look at anything else. I would hesitate to let that be your first voice.
If you stick these here, what it's going to do is going to pull the pleat. I think that this is the surprise from the front. Imagine that photo of that actress. Okay, so then you have the back, so you can do a gold that comes to here.
Nick, he's helping Natalia out so much. I actually see him grab paper and show her the technique for the folds that's supposed to go into her dress. And I feel like that is crossing some boundaries as a mentor.
It's going to look like this, watch. The dress is going to kind of twist like that.
Nick is drawing.
Here's your dress, right?
Right.
Here's your strap.
Nick is pattern drafting.
Give me some muslin.
Nick is draping.
I don't mind this dart here.
He is micromanaging at a level that I couldn't even imagine. And just when I think it can't get any worse, it does.
From here to here, make sure it's about 50 inches.
He's on the floor with a big piece of muslin drawing a pattern. No! Honestly, we need to stop.
I didn't want to disturb what's going on.
No, I understand, but we just need to stop. This is going entirely too far. Thank you.
No worries.
That cannot happen. Listen, I apologize for the abruptness with which I separated you and Natalia, but I feel it's going entirely too far. And you're not doing them a favor, by doing that.
I got in my mode, my sort of instructor mode. Tim says to pull back. I'm a little hesitant of doing that because I feel my designers really need hands-on Nick.
It's very unhealthy. No drawing for them, no draping. Okay, step away.
Okay.
Not if you can. You must.
Right. I will try not to do this again. Emphasize the try.
Hi, Sam. How's it going? I like that you're doing hands.
Yeah, I was scared because I was like, this could go really, really wrong.
Sam was terrified of this Hollywood glamour. I was like, what does glamour mean to you? And I think that this design really does speak true to his aesthetic.
You think I should sew this down like a tuck?
I think you're going to have to make that decision for yourself once you see it on the model. You have to be confident about this because you're the only one that's going to be able to defend it on the runway.
Absolutely. I'm in total agreement with Mondo that you need to give your designers ownership of their work, weighing in when it is appropriate.
This will be the point of interest through this bus. Right. So we really have to press it out, like make it look so crisp.
Yeah. It's so important for these designers to come into their own.
I think if it's a long skirt, it could look like a Hello Dolly moment.
And that's what being a good mentor is all about.
I'm working on the back, which is inspired on the Art Deco buildings on Hollywood Boulevard.
Let's talk about how much is going on here.
Okay.
This and this and this and this and this compared to each other needs to be perfectly balanced.
It doesn't bother me.
I promise you, even though it doesn't bother you, it's going to bother the judges.
I'm in total agreement with Mondo. I'm going to be a little more blunt. It looks sloppy.
I don't want Camila to feel defeated, but if she doesn't clean it up, she is buying a one-way ticket back to Venezuela.
Okay. I'd probably just do it from zero again.
I mean, that's up to you.
Oh my God, because I have only like 3 hours right now, so I cannot.
If Camilla has to start over at this point, I feel for her.
You'll be fine. I'll see you in the morning, okay?
Okay, so I decide to start all over.
Much for you, but we're just gonna make it work.
Oh my God, can I have this? Can you pick the shoes for me, my size?
So I put the pants on, they fit fine, I tried on the jacket, and I didn't realize she had a lot of breast under here.
God, that cleavage, man.
A lot of boobies.
Shan's model is literally like this.
I apologize for my
Don't ever apologize for having breasts.
Yeah. Okay, so it's really tight. Her hip measurement is way bigger than what I was given. And the hips, I'm trying to compensate for it, but since there's so many intersecting seams, every time I take out one seam, it's going to affect the next seam. This is going to be a waterfall effect.
I'm not as far along on the dress as I'd like to be, but in general, I think the look has legs.
Thank God you are a fast freaking sewer, girlfriend.
It'll work.
Seeing Stephanie's dress, I'm really nervous for her. It's looking really tortured.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm really frustrated that I can't do something wowing because I don't have time for that. Why did I choose to do this? I'm a little concerned about the fitting with all the piecework. All right, everybody, it's 12 o'clock. Oh, great. I feel like I have a lot to do in the morning, so I might have a hard time finishing at this point.
The stakes are very high. I mean, it's my first impression with the judges, so I just really need to sew like hell.
I have to pee.
You have to pee?
So bad that I'm holding it like, nope, can't go.
Good morning, designers.
Good morning.
It's your first runway with judges. Your models will come in soon, and you will be sending them to the Benefit Cosmetics Room and the Blow Pro Studio. Use the Francesca's accessory wall very, very thoughtfully. Your mentors are here. You may use them for feedback, support. All right, work hard.
I have to finalize the draping, and The fabric is not holding up like I would like. It's just looking flat and
You don't have to try it on. So, you're good.
Hello.
Yeah, I wouldn't do the nude shoe.
Okay, black.
It just gets lost.
I was thinking of French braid.
I'm having one of those moments like, am I the only one who gets that this is red carpet? I look at Brady's. It looks very Cirque du Soleil.
What do you think? Oh, you like it open? Yeah, if I close it, she gonna bounce clean out. I am praying to the heavens. Please don't let her breast pop out. Please don't let that be the judge's first impression of me.
Let's just do that.
Let me get you some silk
And then
pins.
you can Mickey Mouse this here because it'll pull. You know what I'm saying?
I'm becoming concerned that Nick really can't help himself.
It can just be like this. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
let's pin that.
Listen, want to be careful that this doesn't appear to be an extra set of hands.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I sewed it.
Okay.
Nick's designers may suffered from too much hand-holding.
Yeah, definitely open up.
I'm starting to wonder if they're designing for Nick versus for themselves.
Especially, I think here.
I feel like we're going to see 4 heavy-handed Nick creations walk down the runway today.
I want to see some gold in the
We need
front.
it in the front.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's just tricky with all the seams. I am having a lot of fit issues. It's kind of turning into a mess at this point.
You need to set priorities, okay? I think this needs to go first, and
Yep.
then these all
Later.
kind of manicured after, okay?
Okay.
Without it being fixed, it's gonna look really sloppy, and you're not that person.
Welcome to the Benefit Cosmetics Pretty Room.
We have to do glamour, and glamour really isn't my thing, so I was thinking Katharine Hepburn, but I want it to look a little bit punk rock, dark smoky eye.
Very classic Hollywood, maybe adding a little bit of a shimmer.
I love the professional. Who are we going to set it off?
Nice.
Heaven.
I want the hair to not be as flowing as the dress. Superstructure is sculpted.
Feeling her sort of backish. You feeling that? Okay. So we'll just kind of keep this natural, bring this back nice and silky tight. Using our afterglow, it's going to give you a really strong hold, but a ton of shine up top. And we could build like a beautiful little thing.
Okay, so you're in good hands. Thank you.
I think it looks great.
I don't know what Stephanie's doing.
I don't think that what she's doing is actually something that she would design.
Ready to breathe? Oh, I'm breathing. Just not much. Sorry.
Your very first runway, you really want to make an impression on the judges, because first impressions mean everything. I'm gonna totally fight for my 4 designers. I'm not gonna hold back.
Designers, models, and mentors, we are going to the runway right now. Is there any movement in this room? Mentors, I need your help.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
Mila, you have to stop right now.
Yeah.
Camilla. Wow. The winner of Under the Gun will receive a cash prize of $100,000, a top-of-the-line sewing and embroidery studio, courtesy of Brother, an all-expense-paid inspirational trip to Paris, courtesy of Blow Pro, the blowout experts, and Blow Pro styling products, the opportunity to design the uniform for Benefit Cosmetics, a fashion spread in Marie Claire magazine, a 2014 Lexus CT 200H, and the opportunity to design a collection sold exclusively at Francesca's. Your destination for unique clothing, jewelry, and accessories. The winning mentor will receive a 2014 Lexus CT 200H, a fashion spread in Marie Claire magazine, and a spot as a guest editor for 1 year. Hello.
Hi.
I want to welcome everyone. First, let's say hello to the judges. We are honored to have celebrity stylist Jen Raid. Jen has dressed stars such as Pink, Angelina Jolie, and Cher, just to name a few.
Hi.
Senior fashion editor for Marie Claire magazine, Zana Roberts-Rossi.
Thank you. Hi. Hi.
And fashion designer Rachel Roy.
Hi, guys. Hi.
All right, judges. The designers used the experience of the bus tour and Hollywood glamour to create a red carpet look. The winner of this challenge and the winner of each challenge moving forward will receive $5,000.
Oh my God, this competition could totally change my life. I want to win a challenge. I need that $5,000.
And the winner of this challenge will have a celebrity wear the winning design on the red carpet, thanks to Zana. And their photograph will appear in Marie Claire magazine. So it's really very thrilling. All right, off we go.
My look's fun. It has print. It's unexpected. That's kind of what I'm all about.
Brady's look is suffering from a lack of finishing. These are the areas that I will focus on in the next challenge.
As she's walking, I immediately just breathe a sigh of relief. She is so beautiful and ethereal and exactly what I imagined.
Blake's look is stunning. It demonstrates a tremendous amount of skill. Fantastic job.
I'm proud of what I've made, but I would have loved to have been a little bit more risky.
I'm completely shocked. I can't believe that he pulled off something so exciting.
So seeing my look come down the runway, I don't know what clown would wear this suit, but it's a pretty chic clown. But I'm just praying to God, please don't let these breasts come out.
Shan's look is very powerful. I love the print. I love the fact that it's a suit. It's a great look.
Anya has a lot of talent in her group, but my designers are really the most creative designers in the competition.
That jumpsuit fits perfectly. I'm blown away by how much I was able to do in a day.
Adorable. This girl looks very appropriate for a certain red carpet event, and she has this attitude.
A part of me is really excited because I think it's super beautiful, but I'm beating myself up about the way that it's moving down the runway.
The thing that I love about Asha's design is that she really committed to her sketch, and so what you see coming down the runway is what she originally dreamt of. The only issue is this fabric choice is awful.
Besides the fit, I really don't regret anything. I could have maybe made it a little bit simpler, but I really like the look.
I know Michelle's potential. It's not her best work, but I'm ready to fight for her.
She looks very elegant, but I'm concerned that I didn't have time to do something more with the front. When she turns her back, though, she looks stunning.
Camila's dress is so soft and so elegant, and I feel like the styling is very unexpected and cute.
Mondo really hasn't had that much experience in terms of red carpet dressing, so this might be an indication of that. Say, designers, I told you so. Y'all should have picked me.
Wow, she looks gorgeous. She does look chic, sexy. I love it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Isabel is in the top.
I'm proud that I got it done. The silhouette of it is very neat.
In terms of red carpet Hollywood glamour, you want simple, elegant, with a little bit of something. Just one or two things, and she's got that.
I see my look coming down the runway. The folds aren't popping. It just looks flat. I'm definitely disappointed.
Stephanie had problems. I think my girl's gonna be in the bottom.
She looks so fashion forward, sexy.
I think that Oscar's gown is stunning. It's finished beautifully.
Nick's very heavy-handed style of mentoring is actually a handicap to the designers. To me, his designers seem to be most in jeopardy of being in the bottom.
That was a wonderful show, everyone. I'm going to call the following names: Camilla, Sam, Michelle, Shan, Blake, and Stephanie. You have the highest and the lowest scores. The remaining designers can go to the lounge. Michelle, would you please step forward onto the runway? Please share with the judges how you created this look.
On the Hollywood tour, I was really inspired by all the jewelry stores on Rodeo Drive.
It just kind of made me think of like a gemstone, and I really wanted to recreate like the multifaceted look with a couple of different fabrics and textures. I appreciate the gemstone and I can see the diamond, but to me, I've seen it 100 times before. Here's the thing, the fabric that you chose is extraordinarily difficult to seam straight. And I think you actually put too much on your plate.
Am I the only person who's remotely bothered by that?
The diamond in the hoo-ha?
That's it, Sana.
I thought about it before and I was going to say it is a little bit like, hey, you know, that's kind of for your gynecologist. But it's also the fact that the construction is just not where it needs to be.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
And thank you,
Thanks,
Bianca.
Michelle.
You okay? It's okay.
Pretty much expected it.
Shan.
My look is a tuxedo suit, so when I saw this print, it kind of gravitated towards me, so I just moved with it.
I love this look. That you made that in a day is sincerely, truly impressive. I feel like it could go with, you know, Grammys,
We'll
with
go.
BET, any
We're
kind of
going.
music thing.
And it's a really well-made suit. You know, we're talking about this going in the pages of Marie Claire, and it has to be striking.
Right.
And this is definitely striking. It's interesting. I'm quite proud of you. It's a new
Thank you.
thought and a new idea, and I think that makes someone stand out on the red carpet.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shan.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you.
I'm very, very proud of Sean. I knew that he would be in the top.
Sam.
For the bus trip to Los Angeles, the really hard part was that I actually didn't find myself inspired at all. Mondo actually saw that I was struggling. He was like, well, what's your idea of glamour? And I immediately think of Katharine Hepburn. She was a little androgynous, she was a little rebellious, but still very poised. I decided to go with a jumpsuit.
I love this, that it's so modern and so edgy and still chic and fun and would photograph great.
I absolutely love a jumpsuit on the red carpet. I think it's one of the most modern ways to dress your client. I personally would love to wear it.
Please do.
Yeah, she's wearing that. That is not wearing her.
Thank you very much, Sam. Blake.
For the Hollywood bus tour, I looked at the Hollywood Hills and I saw all of the really great vegetation, the manors, and it was just really beautiful. And that's where I went with the direction of my garment.
This to me is one of those dresses you would see either on the best dress list or
Yes.
possibly the worst, because some people they just can't get
Can't get
this
it, yeah.
because it's different. I think this is bang on trend though for next spring. I think that the idea you're doing pastel is very important and it's going to be around for a long time.
This is another example of something that could be shot from all angles. Very well done.
It's stunning.
It really is.
Thank you guys so much.
Blake, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Alexander, thank you.
I wasn't expecting that at all. Thanks.
Both Sean and Blake have a very strong chance of winning. I'm just thrilled. This first challenge has gone so well.
Camilla.
There are a lot of buildings in LA that are Art Deco. So in the back, I folded the fabric to give it the effect of triangles and rhombus.
I do appreciate the detail in the back, but this to me is not at the level, design-wise, construction-wise, materials that you chose. I don't even know if I get your aesthetic.
Let me ask this question, and the catalyst for it is Jen's comment that she made earlier about putting a celebrity in a car to a red carpet event. What's going to happen?
That's going to happen.
Yes, fabric wrinkles. I have to mention that I'm from Venezuela, and we do not have much fabrics to choose from there. And also, it's in centimeters, everything.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses. You know one of your weaknesses, and that's fabrication. So rely on your mentor to help you with fabrication for the next challenge.
Camilla, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I don't feel like it's a boring dress. I definitely saw some other work on the runway today that was exceptionally boring. Camila has innovation within her dress, and I respond to it.
Stephanie.
I was inspired by old Hollywood, so I wanted to do something new, fun, and edgy with it.
From the neck up, we have kind of a 13-year-old virgin, and from the neck down, we have her grandmother. And they're just not matching. It's just tragic. You chose a greenish taffeta, old-fashioned look, and old Hollywood should not be old-fashioned.
Stephanie, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
So, judges, this is a very hard decision.
Let's start with the winner. For me, I would say Sam, because I love the idea of a jumpsuit on the red carpet. She looked sexy yet cool. For me, I would choose Blake with that fabric manipulation for red carpet.
Blake has this beautiful, the detail. I'm so torn.
You also have to decide who's going home.
Camilla basically made a pillowcase.
I have to disagree with you. I think that there's room for simplicity.
It doesn't interest me at all to have the photo in Marie Claire.
That's fair. For me, I would actually send Michelle home.
At least Michelle did something unique and interesting.
I did appreciate the thought,
yes.
but she couldn't execute it.
All right, let's go talk to the designers. Designers, as you know, we're going to have to say goodbye to one of you today. It's my least favorite part of Under the Gun. But with each and every challenge, a designer will be going home. Camilla, Michelle, Stephanie, we're going to have to say goodbye to one of you today. Camilla, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to you. Camilla, you have an amazing spirit, and you certainly have a tremendous amount of energy and tenacity, and I think we all believe that you can grow.
I'm sad that Camila is going home today. I stand behind my critique of Camila's work. I definitely don't think she deserved to go home.
I really thought that my Stephanie was going to go home. I feel responsible for just putting too much of my hands up in there with Stephanie. So right now I've got to recalibrate my mentoring system.
Let's take this experience and live it. I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Camilla.
Thank you very much.
This was such a big deal for me, for my son, for my future. And I'm really, really devastated in having to leave.
Can you say bye to everyone?
I'm leaving. I will not stop designing because I love it so much. And I'm going to work my ass off. That's all.
Michelle, Stephanie, the judges want to see more from you, so rally. And Shan, you did wonderful work, but you're not a contender for the win. So all three of you may go to the lounge. All right? Blake, Sam, one of you will win this challenge and $5,000. Sam, you are the winner of tonight's challenge and $5,000, Sam.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I couldn't have done this without Mondo. I was so scared of red carpet. Thank you so much. I am so excited. I win the challenge and it completely blows my mind. Congratulations. I also just got $5,000 in the bank. I'm on cloud 9. I might be on cloud 10, actually.
Next time on Under the Gun, your inspiration for this next challenge is all about Vampire Land. Our judges love unconventional materials.
Oh, this is a tough one. I wish I had more advice because something's kind of...
Mondo is unsettled by this challenge.
I don't think it's like you 100%. You don't even know me.
I don't like this. I think I'm gonna do it again.
That's just suicide.
No, Isabel. No, no.
I wish I could just disappear.
Love this outfit.
I buy it.
You know, it's Lady Gaga, but not like in the good way.
It's gratuitous. Woo.